Oh, right, we're in the desert. I need to explore the rest of the desert to find... Yo.
Come on.
We found the turtle and we found the desert guy, so I need to... Seratina. Wait, why do I feel like Seratina was one of the things on the list? Hold on. No, Catering in the Hovel. Which means I probably need to wander around a little bit.
Yeah.
I think that's just a salamander. Desert Rose. Why do I feel like that's a familiar item name? Yeah, it's just a salamander. I've faced plenty in my day. Trying to look around some. I thought I could access the other desert this way, but it doesn't look like it. Very pretty water. Pretty bird. Squaw. Don't know why that's the thought that came to my head, but it's funny. Plop, 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 plop. Would have been faster if I teleported. This game loads pretty quickly.
That'll do, girl.
So if I want to find out more, I need to go this way. Speak with Harpocrates.
Ready, go?
So it looks like it continues if we go to the far end. I remember Bugs was one of them, but I don't remember. What? I feel like that's only designed for people who didn't unlock the Chocobo, which would be really funny, except you wouldn't have to go this way if you... Well, I assume you would actually. I assume there's some main quest that's going to take us this way. Draco Steep. Okay. Whoa. This is kind of cool. Ooh, I never fought those before. Hold on.
You deserve a rest.
Whoa.
To me, blades!
Let's see if they will get one shot. Ooh, that's good.
It's over.
Oh, I'm disappointed.
Come on.
Whoa, what the fuck? Why are they here?
No holding back.
That probably means there's one of those doors around here. Let's check it out. You can explode on your own. I think this just loops around. But yeah, it looks like it just loops around. If I'm correct, then there should be no scorpions over here. And it'll also just be no. Yeah, it does loop. It's a little curious, but I'm not that curious. So let's just
Stays.
item. I wish I could fall right. Oh, the lemon breakage. No, it's because I auto attacked some stuff. I don't remember this pathway. This shouldn't be connected to the other one. It's not. But what is it for? Whatever, let's beat up this thing because I'm kind of mad it's in game content. Trying to block it. Oh, almost 2,000. Oh, really? Got that last hit in. I'm very close to being able to do 50,000 damage in a combo. Still silk? That's it? Ugh.
Ready, go?
I'm gonna be able to sell like all of this. In fact, actually, let me look at my items because I have an absurd number of items in there. These are goblins. Cool. A ton. Don't deny me. Oh, let's kill. There should be a teleporter at the end of this. I feel like I'm wasting my time because I feel like there's definitely going to be a main mission that takes me through there. Hey, buddy. Squirrel Whisker. Nice.
Come on.
Well, according to this pathway up here is closed off. But let's check it out. Goblinos. Bah! So we're probably gonna be taking advantage of the next. Oh my gosh. It's not efficient by any means. Abandoned fishing village.
I can walk from here.
What? What was over here? I guess I must have picked it up already. There's probably something I can find here, but I don't know. It probably hasn't spawned yet. I think I'm getting ahead of myself.
This must have been a fishing village before everyone left.
Okay. Oh my god. Cool. Ten gil. Wow, that's worth looking around. Not really. There's one left. 5, yo, wow. So many destroyed villages, jeez. What's back here? Anything? Looks like there's still stuff over here. I kind of want to find a teleport point.
No use calling Ambrosia now. Good girl.
Plants.
Faster!
Leg eaters. Okay, cool. Getting over here is kind of a nightmare. There's got to be a fast travel point or somewhere around here.
All right.
There's got to be like a point to coming this way. Probably has something to do with the main story. That's just a salamander. Oh my god. It's just a lone salamander sitting here by itself. No, it's not.
Hold him back. Nice try.
too late. You suck. Was there no point in me coming all the way over here? Yeah, there was literally no point. There's like no fast travel point either. Alright, let me look. Let's head back and double check where these hunts are. Actually, I should just be able to... There's still 2 marks available in the region. Maybe it's down there. I don't know. Velcoroid Desert, Cattery. I'm pretty sure we got the Velcoroid Desert, which was the Adamantoids. And then there should be 2 more, which, according to the stuff, would be correct. I feel like I'm going to be sorely disappointed by the item over here, and it's just going to be an ambush. Well, it wasn't an ambush.
That's better. Another crystal.
Bear further up ahead. So I could take a right here. Which I haven't done before, which is nice. I think it's like bugs, and then there should be like one other thing. There's a lot of enemies. This looks like a Fields of Korava. No idea. Why does it show like this entire pathway? Because I definitely haven't gone down this way before. Sunhound. Man, they have so many enemies of types. Dude, if the T-Rex is in this, I'm going to be so happy. Not having to fight mobs is really nice. Wow. Well, these aren't the enemies I'm looking for sure, because it would have popped me off. I was about to say torrent. Another one of these? Ooh, but there's actually enemies in here this time.
Thanks, Cal.
There we go. Oh, what the? Grimalkin. Rank C. Wow.
Playtime for the pack, is it? Let me introduce you to mine.
Alright, well, let's just nuke him. Yeesh.
And then there was one.
What? Cool. Notorious Mark slain. Cool.
That wasn't too bad, was it, Toggle?
Wait, what? I can go up there? Okay, that's kind of cool. What secrets do you hold? An item and a stone, maybe? What's up here? And a chest. Wow, I'd never get loot from this. Meteorite.
Good girl.
I didn't think I'd be vibing with Titan's power so much, but actually being able to guard and the countering is like really cool. It's like a nice alternative to Okay, so if this is the general area where they expect you to find these enemies, then there should be those bugs should be around here. But that was a C, and that was like a mini boss, so I don't know why. There's also that Quirrell that was just like vibing. Let's try hitting down here. Is that it? Well, it keeps going, so I'm guessing this is down. What? This is like an entirely different area. Ooh, beeps, the empty hovel. Wait, the empty hovel is where, hold on. Okay, I'm in the right direction. I need to go that way. The empty hovel should be where the other item is. Would really like another fast travel point, but I digress. Is it a Quirrell? Man, there's just so many of them vibing around here. It's a nice change of pace from the dragons, though. What? What are you doing? Okay, so the bug should be here, if I understand correctly. Wait, what? How do I enter the empty hovel? This is the empty hovel, so where in the world? Okay, there's a chest. Usually the marks stand out, but the Grimalkin didn't stand out, so I have to wonder. Ah, there they are. Solar Stinger. No, they don't. Oh, they're all wonderful. Oh my god! Ooh, that was fun. I actually liked that one a lot. I actually did like that one more than the Grimalkin. All of them like getting together and like stabbing you at the same time.
Peace at last.
And it broke Titan's guard. That was pretty cool. Okay, that was really cool. Actually, I really loved that. Alright, that should have been all of the hunts. Should have.
You're seeing troops amassing at every port.
They're all dead. Cool. Apparently there's 32 hunts, but I don't know if that includes DLC. Hopefully it's not like Final Fantasy 15 DLC and it's like actually part of the game, but that is one point about Final Fantasy 15 I will defend until the dying day, is that the DLC in Final Fantasy 15 was all really good. Which makes me really sad that they didn't keep going with the DLC that they had planned, because I thought it would be really cool.
Ah, Clive, have you come seeking the gift of knowledge?
No. To share mine, actually. Hugo Kupka is dead.
Oh my. Can it really be true?
Look, he's crying. He is. The big baby.
And with good reason, children. These are tears of joy. We must offer up a prayer to your parents that the heavens might weep with us. There shall be no lessons today, only thanksgiving and merrymaking. Go, put away your things.
All right. Brilliant.
Finally, a new dawn has broken.
It does.
Thank you, Clive. I cannot wait to share the good news.
Hippocrates. After Kuka fell, Ultima came to me. I need to know what he is. Have you learned anything?
Alas, no. And not for want of trying.
I want to know what it is,
I
too.
have scoured nigh every historical tome in our collection and found nothing. Not even the sort of conspicuous absence that might suggest a concealment of fact. One is almost tempted to conclude that such a creature never existed.
But I saw him with my own eyes.
Multiple times.
I don't doubt that you did. Alas, it seems you are the only one who has. To others, he reveals naught.
Can only icons see
See
him?
only that which he leaves in his wake, like some terrible force of nature beyond the ken of mortal man.
I'm kind of sad that he's
bringer
called
of death.
Ultima
Whether
instead
the
of
Ultima you met with
like
was the
something
being
unique,
itself, or
but
merely
I
another
digress.
projection of its power, I know not. But until I do, my investigations shall continue.
Thank you. It means a lot. Right. Let's see if Otto has anything else for me.
The main story will continue. Let's see if anything is unlocked here. No. It's gotta be. This coloration makes more sense, but I kind of like the normal look. Ooh, I kind of like that look. Wait, can you see the curves on our right hand if you do that? God, he looks cool in that armor.
I'm telling you, it's true. I heard it from Otto's own lips.
Hugo Kuka is dead. Finally.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border crossing.
You barely sat down since you came home. Vivian got you running errands or something? Just spreading the word.
Yeah, I definitely didn't hunt down like 4 monstrous creatures or anything.
So, the professor's got a soft side, has she? I'd never have guessed. No. She was right, though. Everyone was glad to hear the news. Ah, but you ain't told everyone. I can think of plenty of friends back at the old hideaway who'd sleep more peacefully for knowing. Not least of all Sid. You should tell him. You're right. I should. And I will. Well, when you do, be sure to take Mid with you. She's been going at it hammer and tongs down in that workshop of hers, trying to do her father proud. I can't remember the last time she visited the old sod's grave. Very well. I'll suggest it.
How may I help you today, Clive? Here you are.
Yo!
Come again. I
Patron.
may have more.
No, I'm not strong enough. Ooh, it's pretty powerful. I want to master it.
Oh, yeah.
Hugo Kutka is dead. It's so good that Clive just decided to kill Kutka in a way. How do you work down here? There's no light.
All right, Clive? What do you want?
I'm going to visit Sid, and I thought you might like to come with me.
Sorry, I'm too busy for all that right now. I've got to get this thermal displacement stack sorted.
Thermal...
Displacement stack. Here.
And this is for...
Only the fastest, finest ship the world has ever seen. The Enterprise.
Oh.
Me and my dad designed it together. Where other vessels rely on the fickle winds to drive them through the water, ours is fitted with mithril engines. And those things have got more push than a behemoth in a bad mood. And
Oh,
more heat
behemoths
than
are
all
in
the
this?
hells put
Wonderful.
together. Which is where the stack comes in.
The stack?
I may have already talked some tight-lipped shipwrights into putting the hull together for me in a little dockyard in Canva. But the stack's a bit more involved, so I'm building it here. Thing is, it's so involved that I'm running behind and it's starting to hold things up over at the shipyard. I'll come and see my dad, though, when I'm done. Whenever that is.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Oh.
Good old Clive. I were hoping you'd say that. First things first, I need some parts meching. The stack will be made up of 3 major components.
What do
There's
I
the
need to hunt
plating
down?
Here, that channels hot vapors away from the engine. The helm over the top, that disperses all that heat into the air. And the shielding around the sides. That stops the rest of the ship from going up in flames.
Yeah, that's fair.
A full suit of armor, then. Probably best to take it one piece at a time.
Then you'll need to start with the plating. Everything else fits onto it. I've got the designs and the list of materials here. Show these to Blackthorn. He'll know what to do.
Does he?
I can't make head nor tail of them.
Luckily, you don't need to.
She's funny. I kind of like the theme of New Sid. Like I really love it, honestly. I feel like a lot of people didn't appreciate it in the last game, but I feel like here it's funny and it's appreciated. Okay. Oh, are you kidding me? Hold on. Where did you pop? Oh my lord. I was gone for 2 seconds. Where did you come from? What do you need help with?
Gone, just like that. And without so much as a by your leave.
What's the matter?
It's my apprentice. He up and vanished while my back was turned. I'd go and look for him myself, but I've got a bakery to run. A bakery that's now short 1 pair of hands. Loath though I am to rely on the kindness of strangers, I'm at a loss. Please, will you see if you can find him?
Sure.
I'll see what I can do. Do you know where he might have gone?
I wouldn't be surprised if he was off somewhere mooning at Drake's Fang. He used to work there, you see. Poor fool left his heart in its hollow.
All right. Then that's where I'll start.
Cool. It's a very cool graphic design for the area. Does that mean more hunts spawned when I wasn't looking? Oh my gosh, are you joking? I don't think so, so I'm gonna... No, he's toggle. He's toggle. Wow. He's toggle. Toshan. Don't see him. Oh, did he get robbed? Hold on. Wait, what? What? Am I dumb or is he not loading? There we go.
Thanks, girl. Excuse me.
What do you want?
The baker sent me to find you.
I am a sorry, selfish sod, aren't I? Certainly not a baker. Master must have ruled the day he took me in. Time was the sight of the fang used to calm my nerves. But now look at her.
I take it you missed the Mother Crystal.
I hated her, but she was all I knew. Worked her mines for years. And when she shattered, part of me shattered with her. I had to trade my pickaxe for a rolling pin, but I'm no good at baking. Every loaf I touch collapses. My bread's as hollow as I am. She was the only thing that could fill the hole inside me. Oh, I loved her, damn it. But now she's gone. She's never coming back. What am I supposed to do? I ask her. How does a shell of a man learn to live again?
Focus on the job at hand. Think about what you can do right now.
Best way to work away depression.
What use is proofing loaves when... Wait. Perhaps the solution has been in the bakery all along. You've opened my eyes. Thank you, friend, and fare thee well.
Wait.
I don't know.
Suppose you won't be needing an escort then.
Ah, there you are. The man who lit a fire under my wayward apprentice. Though I worry you might have stoked the flames a little too high. He damn near ran me down trying to get to my oven.
Master, it's ready. Behold the Drake's Balm. A truly unique creation.
What is that?
I dare say it is.
Just look at it. A perfect likeness of the Fang herself.
I do
Her
like it.
steeple peaks, her fulsome spurs, her inviting hollow. True, my loaves collapse more often than not, but what's the Fang without her crater? Why, no Fang at all. And look, inside. She's filled to bursting with a bounty of beautiful crystals. Salt crystals! Master,
Wait,
I
actually,
have
crystal?
found my purpose. I must use my work here to preserve the memory of the Fang.
Well, if it tastes half as unique as it looks, I'd certainly say you're onto something. Not only is my apprentice back, but he's finally pulling his weight. With any luck, I might even have a new delicacy on my hands. I don't know how you did it, but you have my thanks.
Alright, someone say Titan. Oh my god, am I gonna be able to master the faking Phoenix power? There's another side quest up here. Marsh. Come on, I want to do a main quest today. I've been doing side quest hunting all day. Whoa. Stop loading people, stop loading people, stop loading people, stop loading people. Stop loading
Crystals we
people.
get from the tailor all but worthless.
We had to dig a new cell.
Hello.
Ah, Clive. Your timing is exquisite, as always. I have a
Definitely that's
concern
another
which
dead
you may
body.
be able to assist me with.
Go on.
There are whisperings afoot of shadowy figures having been sighted outside the village. Rustlings in the undergrowth, suspicious noises. My people fear that they are being watched. It may be no more than a surfeit of nerves, understandable in the current climate, or it may be the prelude to something altogether more dangerous. Given what I hope you'll forgive me calling your nose for trouble, I wondered if you might investigate.
Of course.
I think that's more Gav's thing, but...
Excellent. You might begin by speaking with the good citizens of Lostwing. Listen to their tales, and make what you will of them.
All right. I will.
Oh, come on. Okay, let's do the far end first.
Let's see what the people of the village have to say. I better find out if this is just nerves, or something we need to take more seriously.
But it is the Black Shields.
What are these? Oh, they're worried about the black
Excuse
shields
me.
too.
Quinton mentioned strange figures having been sighted near the village. Have you seen anything?
Nah, not me, Gov. I heard the rumours, though. I'm here most days, right next to the gate, and I ain't seen nothing out of the ordinary. Don't worry. Any shady characters try and slip into town this way, and I'll soon come running. And shouting, most likely.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, buddy. Alrighty then.
Do you have a moment? There's talk of suspicious figures in the woods. Have you seen anything out of the ordinary?
No, but I've heard something. Sound of scraping metal, like someone sharpening a sword.
Where was this?
In Lorbert's Pass. Was out foraging for herbs when I heard it, screeching out from between the trees. Ran back here as quick as my legs would carry me, and I ain't been back since.
I see. I'll look into it. Thank you. Seems Lorbert's Pass is our best bet then. What do you say, Toggle? Shall we go and investigate?
Oh, Torgal. Oh, let's go. You have any rumors, buddy? No, I can't even talk to you.
Come on.
Oh, that's awesome.
Run like the wind.
Battlebird, Battlebird.
You there.
Fuck! He's seen us. Get them before they escape.
Black Shields. Here.
Wait, why is this a side quest?
What the hell are you doing here?
What is it to you? Not that we give a damn. All that matters to us is that you don't leave here alive.
Yeesh, they can take a beating. Was this the best course of action?
Why were they here? Are they planning an attack on Lost Wing? I need to warn Quentin.
Wow, I'm glad I did this side quest. Yeesh. It seems like a lot of the side quests are super tied to the main story.
Clive, how goes the hunt for our sinister figures?
I found some black shields hiding near Lorbert's Pass. They're gone now.
Black Shields. The Empress's former bloodhounds. Though they serve another master now. One who means to root out and destroy both me and those I care for. And it would appear the pack has finally caught the scent of its prey. Damn it all. I had hoped I would have more time than this. More time to prepare. But if we are cornered, we have no choice but to bite back.
Do you?
And bite back we shall.
I'm sorry. You're going to need to explain.
Yeah.
Who do the Black Shields serve now? And why would that person want you dead?
Because I want him dead.
Who?
The former Lord Chief Justice of Sanbreque. All that I have built here is for him.
I don't understand.
I don't either.
Why him? Why Lost Wing?
I suppose it is better that you know the truth. I was a member of the judiciary once. So sickened was I by the injustice of this world, I swore to fight it. And fight it I did in my own small way. I saw more than a few corrupt officials condemned to the very cells into which they had thrown blameless innocents. Men to whom the law was but a scourge to turn against the powerless. And throughout, it was the Lord Chief Justice who backed me, who was my one true ally in the quest to see justice done.
So what changed?
I discovered that he hunted bearers for sport. I was a fool to think he shared my hatred of venality and vice. His support for me was no more than a facade, a means of ridding himself of his rivals, a mask to hide the rot beneath. I filed suit against him immediately. His response, however, was rather more visceral. He had my entire family slaughtered, and he faced no punishment whatsoever. I lost everything. My loved ones, my livelihood, my position, the faith I had once held that any modicum of justice might be achieved through the courts. So I set about enacting my own. I tracked down every soul who served him, and slit their throats myself. But the man himself proved an altogether more difficult target. With money and power come protection. And so I saw that I would need an army of my own. I came here to Lost Wing and began recruiting like-minded individuals.
And everyone here knows this is why you do what you do.
Of course. They too have lost loved ones to the bearer hunts. Seen faultless friends sent to the gallows to spare the guilty. All under the watchful eye of the Lord Chief Justice. Our wounds are the same. And our cause is the same. We are comrades. And our revenge is already in motion. We know where he hides, how numerous and well-trained his guard. What we did not know until now, however, was that his plans may already be in motion too.
Quentin.
Just seems like a huge
Our time is
slowdown.
short. He may move against us at any moment, unless we move against him first. My friends and comrades, it begins. Make ready for war.
What the fuck? I think his eyes are as wide as mine are. Like, what the he's just like, what is going on? I feel like there should be more to this, if not another side quest entirely.
I'm not going to change his mind.
He's not going to at all. Why do I feel like there's going to be another time skip? Given how many side quests are popping up at once like this, I have a feeling. And I got 2 side quests, 2 hunts. It's been like an hour. Yo, buddy.
Blackthorn, can I ask a favor?
Hell with it.
It's for Mid.
This
Eat
my
for
last
me.
chance to say I'm otherwise engaged. Spare myself the arseache. Go on then. What is it this time?
She said you would know. Here.
Krieger's teats. Well, I don't know what the hell you'd want this for, but I can make it. Won't be easy though.
And I'm gonna have to
And
hunt
I'll
for it,
need
right?
help.
Yep.
Get Gav and Otto in here, will you?
All right.
What?
So Mid's roped us all in here again, hasn't she? Typical. Still, if that's what it takes to get us to visit Sid's grave, I'll do what I can.
And, what is it we need to do, exactly?
Take a look at this.
Find the stuff.
It's this plating. The usual saw grade steel won't work. We need something that can get very hot, very fast, and still keep its shape.
Mithril.
That means an alloy. Something that won't break or buckle at the
Mithril.
temperature she's talking about. Which is where you lot come in. I need materials, and I've got my work cut out already. You'll have to fetch them. Now, there's a special kind of sand I'm after that you can only find out in the Velcroy. Stardust, they call
Oh,
it.
I have Stardust already.
As for the rest of the stuff, my usual supply should have it in stock. It just needs buying and bringing back here.
Well, we'll get it done quicker if we split up. One of us should probably give you an hand coat in the sand.
And the other can go and get the rest from this supplier.
Right then.
Well, make your minds up who's going where, and we can get this over with. You going after the Stardust then, are you?
Yeah, I figured.
Which one of these 2 lucky souls is going with you?
Gav, you're with me.
Hi, Gav.
All right, then. So, where do we find this Stardust stuff?
There's a river that runs through the southern reaches of the Velcroy. It's the black sand that washes up on its banks that you're after.
Southern reaches of the Velcroy, eh? That's down past Dalamil. I'll go and scout the place out. See about hiring us a wagon to bring the stuff back to.
All right. I'll meet you by the river. While you're off having a paddle, I'll pick up the rest of the stuff from Blackthorn's supplier. Take care.
You two, eh? Don't go letting him fleece ya.
Fleece me? I'd like to see him try.
In your own time.
That means they rendered multiple cutscenes for that, which is pretty neat. I wonder how many times the story can change.
Looks like I found the river.
I feel like there's definitely a true ending here. By the river, right? Wait, what? You said it washes up by the river. What? I'm confused.
Sorry to keep you, Gav.
Better late than never.
Am I late?
I've had a quick scout about, and I reckon round here's our best bet if we want to grab as much of this Stardust stuff as we can. Don't know what Blackthorn's planning to do with it, though. I asked over in Dalamil, and they seem to think it was worthless. But if Stardust is what Blackthorn wants, Stardust is what he'll get. There's plenty of this stuff lying about, just begging to be bagged.
Then let's get bagging, shall we?
We shall. Race ya.
So this is Stardust. It just looks like black sand to me.
Wait a minute, can I go into the water still? Okay, so that means the rest of it's gotta be up here. Oh my god, 15 had this problem too. Why did they make the interact button the same button as the jump button? Elden Ring did the exact same thing.
That should be enough for now. Let's see how Gav's getting on.
You finished? How much did you get?
Enough. I hope.
You win.
Do we?
That might even be enough for old Blackthorn. Hey, before we go, do you mind if we have a chat?
Not at all.
Feels like ages since we had the chance to talk. You know, man to man like.
It does, doesn't it?
Back when you first took Sid's name, we were talking all the time. Working out what to do in that.
There was a lot to work out.
And there still is. Those shoulders of yours starting to feel the strain. Hardly ever see you around the hideaway nowadays. Always on some errand or other. You can take a day off, you know.
Says the man who spends most of his time behind enemy lines.
Only 'cause you keep sending me there.
I know I can count on you, Gav.
Likewise. So you keep sending me wherever you need to, and I'll keep going. Safe in the knowledge that I have a home to come back to. Thanks to you.
Damn, that's cool.
Right. That's enough soppy shite for one day.
Right.
We'd better get this lot back to Blackthorn before he slings his hammer at someone.
Oh god, no.
You go on ahead. And try to get some rest once you're there.
Oh, I plan to. Believe you me. After Blackthorn gets what he needs, of course.
Should we just teleport back, right?
Right. Ready to go home, boy? Blackthorn, got everything you need?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Cheers for the stardust. Should be enough to be getting on with.
We should go out on maneuvers together more often. Or beat sneaking around on your tud all the time.
I'll make a start on putting this thermal plating together then. It'll take some time, mind. So if you've got other things to be getting on with, I could do without you breathing down my neck.
Thank you, Blackthorn. I'll let Mid know construction's underway.
Cool. I almost have enough ability points to max out the.
Suppose we'd better be getting back to work too.
Give us a shout if you need anything.
If I don't come up with something soon.
You'll be pleased to hear that Blackthorn started work on the plating.
Excellent. 1 down, 2 to go.
Are you joking?
So, what's next?
The helm, of course. For this, we'll be repurposing fallen scrap.
Salvage from the ruins? I thought that material was all but impossible to work.
Ah, but we don't have to.
I'm sorry.
Just so happens there's one particular ruin that's broken into exactly the right shape and size pieces for what we need. What's the name back there? I'll give you all the details.
What's her name?
What's her name? Right.
Oh, Sid, is this about the helm?
Yes. Mid said I should
Ooh,
speak
is it
with
actually
you.
a dungeon?
I'll show you the plans then. Here you see the mithril engine, in which mithril is burned to generate heat.
Mithril's the
That
burned.
heat is then harnessed to produce motive force. Excess heat is dealt with by means of the thermal displacement stack, which disperses it into the surrounding air. Now, were we to rely on thermal plating alone to achieve this effect, the rate of excess heat buildup would far exceed the displacement coefficient of the plating. In other words, the reactor would overheat and eventually explode. This is where the helm comes in. It connects to the plating, you see, and serves as a sort of thermal sink to absorb all that excess energy. Our experiments have shown that fallen ceramics are remarkably thermophilic. They can withstand and absorb levels of heat far above anything we are able to make today. And not only that, they're also waterproof and immune to rust, making them the perfect material for our protective hood. Why, if sea or rainwater were to enter the reactor proper, it would vaporize instantly. The forces produced would tear the ship from stern to...
You can stop there. I understand. Mid said we might be able to use parts of a fallen ruin. Where would I find it?
Ah, yes. It's in Lorbert's Pass, near Lostwing.
Of course.
The thing is, well, I probably should have arranged to have the pieces we need brought here sooner. You see, a certain unwanted visitor has taken up residence there. It's no longer a matter of just walking in and taking them. It's, going to be considerably more dangerous than that.
I see. Then I suppose I'd better deal with this unwanted visitor for you. Would that help?
Oh, very much. Thank you, Sid. I'll gather my team and head there right away. We'll meet you outside the ruins.
Okay. Any other side quest spawn? No.
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales. Leave anything you don't need behind.
Ugh.
You know what you have to do.
I won't let you down.
Huh. Okay.
Straight home now.
Oh, there you are, Sid. Thanks so much for coming. The, ruins are just over there, as is the creature I told you about, I'd imagine. Would you mind?
Of course. I'll be right back.
The creature? Why do I get the feeling it's a fucking Tonberry? Oh, there's a chest down there.
Anybody home? This must be our unwanted visitor. Time to go.
Actually has pretty high defenses. Yeesh.
The things I do for you, Mid.
Sid! Oh, thank goodness you're safe.
You shouldn't have any trouble now.
Indeed. Well, don't let us keep you. We'll, see that everything is transported safely back to the hideaway.
All right. I'll let Mid know you're on your way.
I like these mini quests. They're pretty fun. Oh, we're also getting renowned like no other. Only those who have sort of metal note increases strength tonic duration. It's kind of funny. So they're using the material as a heat sink, knowing they can't break it apart. That's kind of cool. Alright, the chest should be like right here. There's the meteorite.
If I don't come up with something soon.
Mid. Helena has recovered the material for the helm. She'll be along shortly.
Excellent. Another job well done.
And just one remaining.
Oh, great. This is going to be the most troublesome one, isn't it?
Right, the shielding. This one's a bit of a bugger.
How so?
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, but those things will still be spitting out enough fire to set the rest of the ship ablaze. Which is why you need proper shielding. A prison for the dragon's breath that's blazing away inside. I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might do it. Or more of the stuff that the Fallen use, but they'd both be too heavy. The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more weight and the whole ship would be at the bottom of the briny before we'd even started. I need something light. But I've racked my brains and I just can't think what would do it.
Well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge, I know whose counsel I would seek. Harpocrates.
Tomes? Yeah, well, I'd thought of that, obviously. I've got all the details written down here. Can you take this to him, see what he makes of it?
Right away.
Curious. It's really funny that she works in the dark. You would think the exact opposite. Yeesh, Jill is still like super messed up.
We're seeing troops amassing in
I really like this design for his outfit, but I also like the other outfit as well. Kind of sucks that he only has 2 outfits, really, but technically he has like 4, so I digress.
Harpocrates, do you have the moment?
For you, Clive, always.
Well, actually, it's for Mid this time. Could you take a look at this?
Shielding for a mithril engine? Whatever will that girl think of next? What are these notes around the edges?
She has some specific requirements for the materials. The shielding needs to be able to resist extreme heat on the inside, and yet remain cool enough on the outside not to set the ship alight, while also being light enough not to sink it. As you can imagine, she's struggling to find anything that meets her needs.
I see.
Adamantium.
I wondered if you might know of a solution.
Yeah, it's
or if you might be able to search the
adamantium.
records for one.
Perhaps it is not a different material she requires, but a different approach.
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine, at timber and steel alike. And yet, we have made a home here from those very materials nonetheless.
We have. But Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelisk complains that without a constant supply of pitch. I see.
Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as moon dew. It is said to be able to resist even the most ferocious flames. Before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub their castle walls with it in order to guard against dragonfire.
So if we could recreate it...
It might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection Mid requires. As to how best to apply it and to what material, perhaps Bardolph and Obelisk might be of assistance. I shall speak to them and see what wisdom they might have to offer. If you would be so kind as to procure the necessary ingredients, I shall discuss the specifics of how it might be most effectively put to use with our two friends. The knowledge of the past may yet prove useful to we of the modern era.
Thank you, Hippocrates. And since you're asking others to help you, perhaps I should too.
What? Who are you asking? Hello?
So you need a hand, do you?
We do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help. And some company too.
The other can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
Can we count on your aid?
Always. Well, if Jill's game.
Thank you.
I am sure either of these fine young minds would prove indispensable in my research. I leave the decision as to who will go with whom in your capable hands, Clive.
Well, you know who I'm going to choose. I'm going to choose the person that we've had more time with.
So, Clive, have you made your decision? Who will accompany you on your little excursion?
Yeah, no.
Very well. So then, what do we need to find?
I have taken the liberty of preparing a list. Here.
White chocobo eggs. Pepio nuts. Are you sure this list is right? Everything on here seems very edible. I would have thought the ingredients would be a little more exotic.
Though these items may seem mundane, they have potent effects that are rarely exploited. Effects for which they were once highly prized. So much so, in fact, that they were harvested almost to extinction, hence moon dews having fallen from favor. Now, of course, they can be obtained with ease. You should be able to find everything you need at the market in Northreach.
Is that so? I've been meaning to visit Northreach anyway. I'll set out now. Join me there when you're ready.
I will. Until then.
I thought you were still recovering.
You two enjoy yourselves.
You too, Talia.
Okay, no side quests popped up. Good. I'm gonna try to finish this quest before we do anything else. Also, I'm not sure how they.
Where's Jill?
Planned it. At the
Get them
beginning, I guess?
pilgers nice and chilled.
Are those Pepio nuts?
How goes the hunt for ingredients?
I've only just started. I'm sure everything we need is somewhere amongst all these stalls, though. Why don't we split up and see? We'll take a couple of ingredients each.
All right. What am I looking for?
How about you look for the Pepio nuts and some garlic? I'll find the other things we need. We can meet by the gate when we're finished.
That's it? Okay, sure. Why not?
Up! You'll not find a bruised pippin in them. Fresh cuts! Come and get them before.
What can I interest you in today? Ah, yes. You're always welcome here in Lostwing.
If you didn't have Gil, you would just suffer.
How the hell is anyone...
Oi, don't touch anything. And... Go on. Take it.
That's everything. Let's see how Jill's getting on.
All anyone ever wants anymore is war and great. How am I supposed to make a living?
Did you find everything?
I did. Here.
Garlic and Pepio nuts. Perfect. Now all that remains is for Hippocrates to somehow turn all this into what Mid needs to keep her engine cool. But before we head back, would you walk with me a while?
Yep. It does make me wonder, because I feel like Tarja and Otto didn't get as much time to talk with Clive. bread. Torgo's like bread.
Thank you for asking me to help you today. It makes a nice change.
It does. It's good to get away from all the battle and bloodshed for once. Just being here reminds me of when we were children. Do you remember? Walking down Market Street in Rosalith, taking in the sights and smells.
How could I forget? What with Torgal's antics. Remember how his nose would prick up at the scent of sausages? He'd go racing away and we'd have to go running after him. We wouldn't catch you now, would we, boy?
Was there anything you wanted to buy for yourself while we're here?
There was, yes. Well, sort of. Molly in the kitchens told me about a place that sells particularly good pies. Thought you might like to share one with me.
I would. Thank you.
And I saw some bread.
Yeah, I saw that. Torgo wants a piece, apparently.
Big white cobs like the baker back in Rosalith used to make. What do you think? I thought we might get some soup to dip it in. But then I tried a slice of the butcher's dry-cured ham and it was just... oh.
You all right?
Sorry. It's just... you're right. I really do feel like a child again being here with you.
I'm glad they could de-stress here.
Clive.
It's important.
Is it wrong of me to enjoy this?
No.
No, Jill.
Absolutely not.
This is how life should be. And it's how our lives will be when our work is finally done. When we can live on our own terms.
I hope so.
I hope Clive doesn't die,
Thank
but
you,
he's a
Clive.
vessel, which means he has to die. No. This story's not nice enough to let them both get away with this. I really hope they do, but who knows?
Well, I suppose we better be getting back. I need to give these ingredients to Harpocrates and Talia.
Why do I feel like something
I'll see you
major
at the
is
hideaway.
going to happen,
Take care.
and we're not allowed to head
I
back
will.
in the story afterwards?
You too.
There's no other reason we would suddenly be having this talk like this. Oh, I don't like it. Alright, let me teleport.
How's work on the shielding progressing, Harpocrates?
Well, very well indeed. And thanks in no small part to your kind assistance. I was just explaining to Talia how we might best go about preparing the moon dew. And now that we have all the ingredients, we may begin.
You can count on me. I've mixed more than a few mysterious concoctions in my time.
I'm sure you have. What about the shielding itself?
Work is underway, under the watchful eyes of Bardolph and Obolus.
Apparently, it'll be ready soon.
Thank you. All of you.
Right then. Jill, would you join me in the infirmary? Many hands make light work and all that.
Of course. Oh, and Clive, thank you. It was nice just being with you.
It appears our work here is almost at an end. A shame. I was enjoying playing the man of action for once. When both the shielding and the moon dew are ready, it will merely be a matter of applying the one to the other.
Okay, I don't need to do a quest for
Followed
that. They
by a
can do whatever
rigorous
skip
process of
cutscene they
testing
need to do
and
for that.
retesting, of course. Perhaps someone ought to warn young Mid of that.
Leave it to me. Thank you, Harpocrates.
Ooh. 4253. Do I have enough?
Well, I better go and give Mid the
Teleport.
good news then.
Teleportation. Alright, the quest is complete.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mid.
What are we gonna do with this
Pleased to know
ship?
that work on the shielding is underway.
You found something for it?
In a manner of speaking, Hippocrates knew of a substance that's highly resistant to heat. A coating that should provide the protection you need. He's supervising the construction and testing of the shielding as we speak.
Brilliant! I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Don't thank me. I'm just the errand boy.
Right then, better start working out how to bolt all these bits together. To the Black Hammer!
You know, when I got into the smithing game, I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not thermal bleeding didgeridoo-dahs.
Displacement stacks.
Didgeridoo-dahs.
Yeah, pretty much.
Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together in here. It's cramped enough as it is.
I was gonna ask that. Where are they building this?
Let's take this outside. Mid, you get all the parts lined up on the deck. I'll take care of the rest.
On my way.
Wait, are they building it on
Oh, and
top
bring me
of
the
this
biggest
lake?
salmon you can find. This is going to require some precision walloping.
That's funny. Also, your mouth didn't move. That's... Sometime later. Significant time later. What is that? Is that the mithril engine?
It's finished! It's finally finished!
Fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone. That's one down and just 3 more to go.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines, and we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
Oh dear.
You don't mean...
Don't worry. Now they've got a finished one to work off. My gang in Canva can build the rest.
Good luck to them, I say. Right, I'm off to get a sling for this elbow. Any other work comes in, keep it to yourselves, eh?
A sling? Dude, how'd you hurt your arm? Yeesh. Now for the important part.
What's the matter?
Nothing. Just daydreaming. Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown. Searching for a land untouched by the Blight. Just like me and my dad planned. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the Twins turned black, we might still have a chance.
Well, they've already learned how to live in the Blight.
That's what she was meant to be. You see, one last chance just in case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished, I've realized I don't want her to be that. I don't want it to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to if things get desperate.
Yeah.
I want people to sail aboard her by choice, not from the lack of it. In a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can actually live.
I'm working on that.
Yup.
And I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
I mean, ether should
you always?
naturally collect where there's an absence of it.
All right.
If
My mind's made up.
it
As soon
works
as
the
the
way I think it
Enterprise is
does.
fit to sail, I'm putting her under your command. Sod our plans, I'm trusting in yours.
Are you sure about this?
Something tells me it's what my dad would have wanted.
Yep.
He'd be proud of you.
You were gonna visit his grave, weren't you?
I was. And you can come too now that your little project is finished.
I'd say
Right.
it's far from finished.
There's just one thing I need to finish up first. Won't be a mo.
All right. I'll let Otto know you're coming. Meet us in the mess when you're ready.
Aye, aye, Captain.
She doesn't seem too thrilled about it, but that's valid. What?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
That's a ship.
All right, Clive. As trees. Mid finished sending half the hideaway traipsing across the twins, has she? I swear, that girl'd do anything to put off visiting her old dad's grave. No excuses now, though, eh?
Not quite. She said there was one final thing she had to take care of. I'm sure she'll be finished soon enough.
She said that? In those words?
She did, yes.
Clive? Were you born yesterday or something? There is no thing. She'll probably be halfway to Canva by now.
Mid. I might still be able to catch her.
There is no final thing.
Obolus, have you seen Mid?
Yep. In a boat, going that way.
Then I'm too late.
Oh, you in a hurry and all, are ya? Oh, I offered to take her across, but she wouldn't wait. Just paid for a dinghy and rowed off. Oars going like the clappers. Got some life in her, ain't she? But anyway, I was on my way up to see you, as it happens.
Oh, my lord.
Got a letter for you. Urgent, by the sound of it. One of your uncle's men said I was to hand it to you in person, post-bleeding haste. And you're here now.
Huh.
Thank you, Obolus.
Cool.
Don't mention it.
What tidings, Uncle? Trouble in Canva. Well, I'll need someone to keep an eye on Mid.
Well, I guess that's gonna be Gav. Unless we're going to Canver.
So what? Mid got us to do all the dirty work and then just sailed off into the sunset?
Yup.
It seems that way.
Well, nothing we can do about it now. But next time you plan on visiting Sid, you might want to tie her to something before you suggest it.
Ah, don't be so hard on her. Gotta admit, the dirty work was kind of fun. Everyone pitching in and all that bollocks. Just like when we built this place.
You're right.
Anyway, we all set to head to the old hideaway. I could do with getting to Canva pretty sharpish. Wouldn't do to keep Lord Rosfield of the Seven High Houses waiting now, would it? Not after he asked for me personally.
Gav will be leaving with me. Will you mind the place while we're gone?
You can count on me. Just be sure to give Sid and the others my regards. All right?
Oh, by the way, Jill will be joining us too. She's got some things to take care of, but she'll meet us there.
I hope she's telling the truth at least.
No. So why is the blight spreading out from here? That's my question. Because there's no crystal here. So why? She did stop by.
Well, Sid, I remember what you told me. That if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it. But I will say this, old friend. Hugo Kuka is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in two places at once.
If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead. Life has a beginning and an end. So we must live while we have the chance. And not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
May we join you?
Lady Karen, what a pleasant surprise.
I thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies. It wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it were never as bad as this.
I know. The blight marches on. And soon, there'll be no escaping sights like these.
Goes on for miles, yeesh.
So our mission remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every Mother Crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them. The only one that remains in Storm is Drake's tail in the Crystalline Dominion.
Our next target.
Wait, what do you mean the only one
Going
that
to
remains?
Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place. Not that that'll stop you, but we do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
Goods.
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins? I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas. You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
You're letting me go with them? Oh, thanks, Nan.
Stop that! You break me bones, you great galoot. There's a caravan that runs back and forth between the Dominion and the Bocklad markets.
He finally gets to do
It's
something.
managed by the Merchants Guild. Just show them Goots' traders pass and you'll be on your way. It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road. That's for sure.
Thank you, Karen. And glad to have you with us, Goots.
Oh, okay then. I'll get me things and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Bocklad.
Get off! Me poor fingers!
Jill, you're with me.
Understood.
And Gav,
Already on my way, Captain.
be careful.
Aren't I always?
Do you see that, Sid? Your protégé's making a proper little outlaw of himself.
How fun. Oh, we're gonna jump over to what they're doing now, aren't we? No? Okay, sure. Wait, but I'm confused because from what I remember of the map, there's 2 crystals left. Yep, there are 2 crystals left. Oh my lord, there's more side quests. Okay, well, I'm not doing more side quests today. I'm ending it here.
We need to find a way into Drake's tail. And we will. Together, this time.
He's not gonna forget. What? Mid's dungeon. This is fun. Oh yeah, I forgot to check. Do I have enough? We finally mastered it. I assume there's something for mastering all of these, but... Really glad I remember that this game doesn't actually autosave. But everyone have a good day / night. It was super